We're back with John and Janelle, who just found out some surprising answers to a 30-year drama surrounding their love child. Audience, it's time for you to tell the truth. Should John sign Janelle's son's birth certificate? Press yes or no on your tablets. And America, you can vote at home too. Just go to our website, facethetruth.tv.com, to let us know what you think. Okay, the results are in. 64% of you said yes, John should sign the birth certificate. Yeah. Okay, Truth Team, what say you? Judge Mary.
John, there's this term here in America, and I don't believe, unless they've changed the rules in Black's Law Dictionary, it's called a deadbeat dad. Yeah. And that's exactly what you have been, a deadbeat dad, because while this child was growing, you were not there. You did not step up to the plate and say, that is my son, let me help you support that child, let me put that kid through school, let me give you the aid that is necessary. So in my book, you are the epitome of a deadbeat dad. Yeah. I agree with the audience that you should sign this birth certificate. And I understand some of the women here on the panel will say, why bother? And her key word that she said was to legitimize. And I agree with the fact that this child should be legitimized on paper. However, he ain't gonna do it, so just give it up. That's the way it is. But she needs to legitimize it in her heart and on paper for whatever reason, and I think she should be respected for it.
I agree.
Yeah,
thank you.
I feel differently about this, Janelle and John. I don't like the fact, John, that you weren't there for your child and that this paternity test that you guys just did a year ago, that could have been done right after that child was born. You guys could have figured out 28 years ago that you were the biological father of that child. And since you have all this love for the mistress's son, you could have had that same love and respect for Janelle's son, who is your son as well. But I would say to you, Janelle, there's no way I would spend my time trying to get a man who's never been your man, who was cheating on you when you guys conceived your son and has never been good to you. I wouldn't even waste my time trying to get him to do something. You deserve better than that.
Okay.
You don't need this. If this is your son's battle, if your son wants his dad's name on his birth certificate, they have a good relationship. So man to man, they can sit down and have that conversation. And I'm sure if Derek asked John to do it, he's probably much more inclined to do it versus you asking him to do it.
Yeah.
So I think if Derek says to Dad, you know what, Dad, you weren't there for me always, but we have a relationship now. I want your name on my birth certificate because I'm your son. I bet you John, being the SOB that he is, will go and pay that $2,500 and put his name on that birth certificate. And you move on with your life because there are better things for you to do for you, Janelle, rather than fooling around with John.
Well, let's get that question answered, Areva. If your son came to you and said, will you sign my birth certificate, will you do it and pay the money?
If he came to me and asked me, yes.
Yes, he would do it.
Yeah. All right. There we have it.